bitches, it's Nick Snyder, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss Shane Dawson uploading another part of his statement, as well as leaving the internet. If you have not already seen my previous video involving Shane Dawson exposing Jeffree Star, Tati Westbrook, as well as James Charles, I am going to place a card in the upper right hand corner, as well as a link down in the description. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome, how are you doing? If you could please hit the subscribe button down below, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are someone who has been here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, welcome back. If you could please make sure you have all of your notifications set to on by clicking the bell icon somewhere on the screen. Please know that everything I speak on in my videos is my own personal opinion, and opinions are not facts. And please do not send hate to anyone or any brand that I speak on in my videos, because that is not what these are meant for. They're meant for us to throw a little shade, spill a little tea, and have a messy time here on the internet. Late last night, Shane Dawson went on his Twitter profile and uploaded a statement about his involvement in Dramageddon 2, and it left a lot of people with questions, but it also left a lot of people feeling a certain type of way. There was one part of Shane Dawson's statement that left a lot of people feeling like, wow, did you really think it needed to go to that extreme with serving James Charles a piece of humble pie? Shane Dawson said the following: "Did I warn James about the video? No. Why? For reasons that I will never discuss. We've spoken privately on it, and that's that. Do I think James is the devil? No. Do I think he was young, egocentric, power-hungry guru who needed to be served a slice of humble pie the size of the Empire State Building? Yes. Has he grown as a person since then? It really seems like it." A lot of people are not happy with that part of Shane Dawson's statement because they're looking at it like, James might have needed to be humbled, but did he need to be humbled to that extreme? After receiving a lot of backlash on his social media, Shane Dawson actually went and added another part to his statement, and it goes as follows. "This will be my last and only addition to what I posted. Do I think it was okay for the internet to bully James? No, of course not. Not sure why some people took it that way from my post. I literally said it was too far and should never happen again. I didn't want to get too dark in my post, which is why I didn't go into more detail on that. We all know collectively that the internet was too mean to James. I didn't think I needed to reiterate that. Me saying he needed to be humbled isn't mean it's honest. And he said that in his own video. Should the humbling have happened off camera? Yes. Which I said. But I guess I didn't word that right. And I'm sorry if my humor regarding Tati's video seemed like I was making light of the situation. Humor is how I deal with stuff, especially when it involves the insanity of the beauty world. Okay, that's it. Leaving Twitter for a few months. It's bad for my brain. I feel good in my heart about what I said, and that's all I can do. Sorry it wasn't the tea people wanted, but I'm officially done with tea." After receiving even more backlash and people not wanting to accept Shane Dawson's answers, or even his statement for that matter, he deleted everything from his Twitter and said the following: "I deleted everything. I'm done. For those who wanted me to address it, I did. I'm sure you can find it reposted somewhere. But I don't want this energy in my life or on my timeline. I'm too sensitive for this shit, and I'm done." Okay, I'm gonna make this perfectly clear. I like Shane Dawson. I do. I enjoy the content that he puts out. Hell, I even enjoyed the 15-part infomercial that he uploaded about the world of Jeffree Star, where they were creating the palette and all of that. But what I'm not understanding is how people didn't go into that realizing that this was a cash grab, because Shane Dawson just came out of nowhere and was like, I'm going to start playing in makeup one day. And then he decided that he was going to do this palette with Jeffree Star, which would in turn make him millions, and that's exactly what it did. However, I do not think that Shane Dawson should have been playing on the internet saying, I am so obsessed with the beauty world, oh my god, I'm going to have a beauty channel, because honestly, the Shane Dawson channel did come about after Shane Dawson got called out on social media for not posting any makeup looks. He never did like a look or whatever you want to call it with his own palette, so people started to question, so he started Shane Dawson. I remember back when hints were being put out on the internet that Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star were finally going to do this palette that has been in the rumor mill for a very long time, and I made a video discussing exactly what I thought it was going to be, and yes, at the time I did think it was a cash grab from Shane Dawson. I said that in the video because Shane was coming from not knowing anything about makeup and all of a sudden jumping in, I'm gonna have a palette, I'm gonna have these lippies, I'm gonna have all this stuff. So I said it was a cash grab, and Shane actually commented under the video and said, this isn't a cash grab. I'm actually very interested in makeup. I'm so excited to learn basically and come out with these amazing products. And that is what he did. However, this was totally a cash grab, y'all. Now, a lot of people are out here faulting Shane Dawson for including the Tati and James Charles drama in his trailer for his series. Do I fault him for that as well? Yeah, I kind of do, because that was one of the biggest things that happened in 2019. It was very traumatic for a few people that were involved in that situation. So to include that and add to the speculation of, oh my god, is the drama going to be in this series? Which, by the way, I don't think that the drama would have had to have even been included in the series. I still think it would have received as many views and it still would have sold out no matter what. So did that need to be included? No. Would it have been great if the drama was included for a drama channel's sake, for all of us that make videos commenting on all this kind of stuff? Yes, it would. But it wasn't. And they decided they were going to instead make a 15-part infomercial, which by the way was still exciting in my opinion because you did get to see the behind the scenes and all the dealings that goes into making something like the Conspiracy Palette and that whole entire collection. So I'm not upset about that. What I am upset about in this situation is that tea and drama is made to seem like it's so toxic, but it was fine for you to name things in your palette after tea, after drama, after being canceled, all this kind of stuff. So you were benefiting off of it while you were lining your pockets. But then once you get all of your money, it's, oh my God, nope, I want nothing to do with it. This is toxic. Oh my gosh. No, that's not cool at all. You benefited off of these drama videos. You benefited off of names like T, canceled, and all of that. So don't turn your back on everyone just because the heat gets on you. I'm not going to sit here and fault someone for being a genius at marketing because that's literally what that was. It was all marketing to sell out of the collection that came out with Jeffree Star as well as all the merch. And everyone loved the products and everyone loved the merch. What I am upset about is the fact that when the heat gets really on someone, they run from the situation and they want to distance themselves completely. Now, I'm not sure what Shane's involvement was in this whole entire situation. I think that everyone is going to have a story, and then somewhere in the middle, you're going to have to find the truth. And I really do think that Tati is going to drop a video about the situation, maybe about how she was wronged, her feelings on it, or just an update a year later how everything is going for her. So I don't think that this situation is going to get better before it gets worse, but I think that there are some answers that need to come out from people, and not this whole, well, you know what, the heat's on us, so therefore I'm getting out of the beauty industry right now because you know what, it's way too much drama. Like, we all know that beauty influencers are narcissistic and they are obsessed with themselves, all that kind of stuff. And maybe it would just be better if all of them just came forward and say, yes, this is exactly how we are. Like, what is the issue? You guys all know this. Stop acting like we are holier than thou. Stop acting like we're on this pedestal. Because a lot of the times people will get their favorite influencer on social media and it's like they can do no wrong in this world. There's nothing that they could ever do that is so wrong. I need everyone out here to understand that everyone in this world makes mistakes. Everyone has flaws. Everybody up. Everybody is not perfect 100% of the time, and that is fine. But don't pretend like there's no hand in nothing. Now, I don't know what Shane's involvement was with Dramageddon 2 at all. I wasn't in the room with Shane, Jeffree, Tati, and whoever else was sitting there. I don't know. So we can only go off of what we see online. And right now, Shane is saying he hasn't had any involvement. Do I believe that? No. Do I think that more is going to come out? Yes. Let me tell you where my mind was last Dramageddon 2 in summer of 2019 when Tati dropped her video. Jeffree Star was showing his support on social media like, congratulations on 8 million, 9 million, 10 million subscribers. Oh my God. Shane Dawson was very supportive. He was showing Tati's products on his thing, so she made more sales, all this kind of stuff. It almost felt like they were all buddy-buddy, and I really do think that Tati was like, you know what? My friends are going to back me up in this. They know exactly what was going on, and when that did not happen, and Jeffree jumped ship as well as Shane Dawson. I mean, Jeffree uploaded that video, never doing this again after making those allegations against James Charles. That really set in everyone's mind like, wait, did they just turn their back on Tati? What is exactly going on? Everyone is just getting quiet real quick. And while I still think that lawyers got involved because it was a very serious matter, people were hemorrhaging subscribers like there's no tomorrow. A career was literally on the downfall. And when Tati realized that Shane Dawson as well as Jeffree Star was not going to say anything else on the matter, I think that's when Tati really pulled back and said, hey, maybe these are not my real friends. They literally just had me put my neck out on the line and they're no longer showing me support. And so therefore, I think that Tati withdrew herself from the situation. We saw later in the year, Jeffree Star unfollowed her on social media. I don't know about Shane Dawson, but I think that Tati really felt alone in this situation. I think that she felt isolated because she was receiving a ton of hate. Like, oh my God, you could go to her comment section no matter what, and you could just see the hate that she was receiving because she started to lose subscribers as well. As soon as James dropped his video, Tati started to lose subscribers once again. And going back to Shane Dawson's statement, because this is probably the last time I'm going to mention the statement, as I think that we're gearing up for something much bigger within the coming weeks for sure. But going back to Shane Dawson's statement, I have to say, I do think that this makeup palette and collection was a cash grab from Shane Dawson. Now, do I think that Shane Dawson just did it for the money? No, because I do think that Shane Dawson is someone who likes to learn new things and he constantly wants to learn. So he wanted to know how to make a makeup palette. He wanted to know everything that goes into it, with the pricing, how much does this cost, how much does that cost. So I do think that his heart was in the right place for wanting to learn that, but at the end of the day, I mean, you're pulling out real freaking quick when the heat gets on you because of something that you were a little bit involved in from 2019. I don't think that's cool. It's coming off as a cash grab. It looks like you cashed your check. You got your money from this. You just had a restock of your palette and all of the items. It sold out once again, and then you drop this statement that night. it just comes off as shady. I don't know, you guys. What is your opinion? Do you think that this was a cash grab from Shane Dawson? Do you think that his involvement in Dramageddon 2 is much more than he is letting on? Or do you think that he honestly is innocent in this and he was just listening to Tati when she was crying on his shoulder? Please let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below. And with that said, everyone, that is it for this video. I hope that you did enjoy it. Please follow all my social media. It's linked down below as well. And I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Someone spill the tea. Bitches,